Hi guys, it's Keon here. Thanks for tuning in. I love you. So today I'm here with the next part of the Beth Harmon series, and yeah. So for this one, I'm going to play the age 9 one. She's 1200 rated. And from the last episode, I told you guys how to get. You just choose play here, click on computer, wait for it to load, and you go here. All the characters to choose from, but we're here for the Beth Harmons. And as you can see, we beat Beth 800 rated last time, and now we're moving up, and she's 9 now, and she's 1200 rated. So if we go choose, I play as random. Now I'm going to click Chase Challenge, and remember, don't feel bad if you friendly, sister, or custom. So your skill level and my skill level are different, so don't feel bad about yourself if you need some of these hints. Now I'll go ahead and click on play. And I am white. She says, okay, let's begin. Let's begin as well. E4 is the best move according to Mr. Shivo. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I don't think this is a good opening. Yeah, I don't think this is a good opening either, Beth. I don't know why she would do this. So I'm going to go ahead and move my knight here. No, she can't go here. She moves knight there. Now I do knight here to protect. She moves pawn there. Now I'm going to go pawn here, because 2 pawns in the center is a good thing. She goes rook there. I go here. Bishop here to attack f-pawn. She goes there. Now, an option that I've been thinking about is going here, attacking that knight. Right, and if she takes, I still have another pawn. That might be a good option. And I still have a knight too. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. No, but she. No. See why? See, she's still not that good because I could take her knight right now. But what would have been best move in that position would be, pawn to here, so she could attack my bishop. Now she didn't do that, so I'm gonna take her knight. She takes. I'm gonna castle, so to get my king to safety. And now she moves here again. Don't know why. And she's only 1200 rated, so I give her kudos to that. A move that I can do is go to d5 here, and then if she takes, I take with either my bishop or my knight, which the bishop would be the best move, so then I can attack here. So. I don't know about that, chief, so I'm going to take here. She takes there. I'm going to move my rook here. I'm going to move my rook to e1 to create the pin on this file. So she moves her queen there. Okay. So now now what I can do here is if I go queen here and then bishop takes, her bishop takes, my queen takes, her queen takes, rook takes, check, take this pawn. Now I would have a rook on this side in the open playing field, and I would be ahead by knight. But no, I don't really want that. I'm gonna go rook up here, and then move my queen forward. Carry, and then queen forward again. See, now you see you see what she did. She went here to protect again. But see, now all her pieces are smothered together, as one might say, and that could be a weakness I could exploit somehow. Yeah. Now what I'm gonna do here is move my rook to B here, and then move my pawn here so I could have this rook as an open file. Trying to get my bishop in. Now I'm going to move here to protect the bishop. She goes there. I'm going to move my pawn here to get rid of this rook. Now, why would she do this? I do not know, because I could take right now. She moves there. Again, I don't know. She can't move this pawn now, because otherwise I would take queen. So that's a pin for me. Yeah, so now I'm going to take this pawn, as I told you before. To get the open file for my rook. She goes there. I mean, I sort of... Very interesting game. So I think the best move right now would be just to play along with her and see if when she makes a mistake, go ahead and exploit. So in that case, actually, I think she has too many pieces over here to protect this pawn, so that would be, it's still, sorry, this pawn right here. So, it's not one of my main concerns right now, but it's still one of my least concerns, but now I think if I were to move my bishop here, he takes with bishop, and then I take with rook, my rook can come into play. So, that should be good. She takes. Now I'm gonna take with the. I'm gonna take the bishop right now, and then I think she will take with queen or with king. The queen would have been better because the queen right here is safe, but I guess I'm not gonna overrule that because it's actually good for me right now. So yeah. Now, what I'm going to do right now is going to move this knight here, attack this rook, attack this rook, and so I could free my queen out eventually to this side. Oh, I didn't think of that. Alright, that's a good, nice move. Sometimes everyone makes blunders now. This was one of mine, and yeah, I'm sorry about it, but now I could go here and try going here for the mate, which I think I am going to do. Or it's not a mate, but it's a good move. Because now I turn it on in the offensive side. If I go here, she can still go there. Now she goes here. Okay. Now I'm going to trade rooks. I will try to trade rooks because I don't like this rook being here because I think it could easily bug my queen if that were it. So to trade rooks, I'm going to move my rook up here. I mean, not my bishop, sorry. My rook up here, and then if he takes, I'll just take it. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't do that, because if I were to take with the queen, she would take with the knight. And, yeah. So, trading knights won't be a bad move here either, you know, because I'm trying to get to the end game with a few pieces on the board. And right now we're in the middle game. We're sort of in a tough stronghold, like in a arm wrestle match where no one can do anything. But I want to move this bishop out right now, so I could move my rook here and create a battery, and then I could take this trade rooks. So, where should I put my bishop? I think I'm going to put it here behind my queen. Or, yeah, this way behind my queen. Moves there. Yeah, now as I told you before, I'm going to create the battery here with my two rooks. Queen there to check me, but that's only a check. So now if I go here, she moves pawn here, so I can't take that pawn with my rook. That's a good move. I'm gonna move queen. I'm gonna move queen here, queen to d file, so I could pin. No, I don't mean. No, cause it's just hold on. We're in a strong fold, as I told you before, even though I'm winning in pieces. All of this side is basically open. And that's the side of my king, so that's bad. So I'm just gonna go ahead and see what she does. I'm gonna move my pawn up here and see what she does. She does that. Okay, now trading queens, I would gladly trade queens in this position because I am up a knight. Or, sorry, no, I'm up a rook. And a pawn. I'm up a rook. So, and a knight. So, I'm going to try to trade queens here. I'm going to go here. Try to trade queens. Yep, she takes. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take with this one. So, I could move my rook here. She takes my. Oh, I didn't see that. Shoot, that was a really good move, actually. I thought, wow, okay. I'm still winning. So right now, let's count our pieces. If you see here, she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pawns. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pawns. So she's winning by 2 pawns. Now I have 2 rooks, and she only has 1 rook. I have 1 knight and 1 bishop. She has 1 knight and 1 bishop. So I'm winning by 3 points because I'm losing by two pawns, but I still have an extra rook. So if we were to trade rooks, that would be good too. Go here. Try to trade rooks. She takes. I take back, and now I'm ahead of rook. And she's only 2 pawns. She goes there. I will go. Now I'm trying to think about promotion. If you don't know what that is, it's when you reach the pawns, one of your pawns to the other side of the board, and you can promote it to another piece. So, and in order to do that, I'm gonna go ahead and move my rook here. I'm gonna do this so I can attack this pawn and this bishop too. Now he goes there, and I'm gonna go here. take this, and now I'm attacking that bishop. She goes there, okay. Excuse me, sorry. I'm gonna go here. Or I'm gonna go here to get rid of this pawn so I can move this pawn up. She goes there. Now, I can't take here, because if I take, then she'll take, then I could take, and then she'll take. Or actually, maybe no. I think that's a good move. Yeah, I think that's a good move. Because now, if that would be done, then I have a rook and a knight, and I have, or maybe not, because I don't want this pawn getting promoted. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Even though I'll be losing some points, I still have a rook, and in the end game, a rook is far better than like a bishop or a knight. So yeah, I'm gonna take this. Take this, and now I actually have a really good move here. Oh no, she messed it up. Because if I were to do this, then I would take the bishop. I'll be checking the king, and I would be able to check the bishop. So now I'm gonna move my rook up here, check, and then I can move this pawn. She says I don't like being attacked. Neither do I. Now I'm gonna move my pawn up, try to promote. Okay, cool. And now I'm gonna go to rook here to g file. The bishop can't attack me because I'm in a white square, and the bishop is a black bishop. And my pawn up, and with controlling this spot, the g file, the king will never be able to go to here and try to stop. So if I move here, yeah, she goes there. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and go rook here. I take the bishop. Go here to attack this pawn. Promote, and I go ahead and choose a queen, and now she's in check. Here. She moved away. Okay. I'm gonna go check her here now. I don't like being attacked. Trying to get on a corner so I can checkmate here. So one of the strategies of checkmating in an endgame, if like you have a queen and the other person does not, or you have a rook and the other person does not, a good strategy to do is to try to get their king in a corner, because that would be easier to get checkmate if the king is stuck in a corner. So right now I'm gonna go pawn a queen to attack this pawn. Check. She goes there. I'm gonna take this pawn. Now the king's stuck in this corner. So I'm gonna check here. Here, check. And she's really stuck in like a little less than this, but like what I mean by corner. So these are the corners in a chessboard for endgame. A 3x3 square is usually the best corners. Like this is a 3x3 square that I have trapping him in right now. There's also a 3x3 square right here. There's also a 3x3 square right here. There's also a 3x3 square right here. So it should make a cross, sort of. This cross right here. And now you don't really want to trap the king in one of these corners in the middle or early game, because most of the pieces are still on the board. So there probably going to be pieces protecting, because like if a king castles, like my king castle queenside, I'm already in a corner. But since I still have my 3 pawns up here and I have my rook and my other pieces protecting it, it's okay. But what I'm talking about, when I'm talking about trap the king into the corners in end game, because then you could have more checkmate strategies, and yeah. And there's not that many pieces protecting the king. Like right now, she has this pawn, Beth has this pawn, but that can't do anything. So it's basically my queen and rook versus the king in this corner, and that's a really good thing to do. The trap, so in endgame, a really good strategy is to keep on trapping that king and making his escape squares smaller, but remembering not to stalemate or like doing something that the king can't move and is not in check, and that game would end like in a draw. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and check right here. So I could get rid of this. Alright, she goes there. And finally to deliver the checkmate blow. That's right. Check. I hate play again. I am sorry, Beth. I don't want to do that right now. But I will play your older self sometime tomorrow. Or maybe tonight. I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys like playing chess or something, you just maybe comment below your username and I might friend you. If you like the strategy today, I said about the trapping the king in the end game, then please hit that thumbs up button. And as you hear analyze here, I could analyze it. I had 4 mistakes in 0 blunders, 0 miswins. Mistakes are not that bad compared to blunders or miswins, because blunders and miswins are basically you're throwing the game, as some people like to call it. But mistakes are just not that bad. Yeah, so thank you guys a lot for watching. Be sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Bye.